Hey guys, what's up? This is the danieboi.ph official and welcome to my YouTube channel. And in this video, I will be talking all what you need to know about ring lights. We're gonna start right now. Let's go! Have you ever wondered why other people's photographs and videos have a superb, crispy quality? Well, if you thought that the reason behind it is because they're using a very expensive type of camera, well, think again. You are wrong. Photographers and videographers nowadays can produce these very high quality videos and photographs simply because they are using this lighting equipment that we call ring light. Other calls it ring light, other calls it Diva light. Well, I call it circle light. Forget the last part. Circle light. It's not included. Forget about it. Now, this lighting device has a shape of a circle, and which is the one that we're talking right now, and that is the ring light. Oh, and by the way guys, did you know that basically ring lights were originally invented or developed for the main purpose of medical and dental purposes only way back before? But due to its wide potential capabilities, now ring lights are almost being used into almost everything. And now I will be giving you 5 ideas on where other people are using their ring light. 1. For emphasizing detail. 2. Macro photography. 3. For generating color effects. 4. Video and photograph production. And lastly, 5. For makeup application. Now, why you should buy one? Is it worth buying? Is it a necessity? Well, here's the question for you. Are you a vlogger? Yes. Are you a makeup artist? Yes. Are you a photographer? And yes. Are you a videographer? And yes. To cut the long story short, yes, you should definitely buy one of your own. Oh, almost forgot. If you're a TikToker, then definitely you should buy one. And by the way, follow me on TikTok, because I'm also on TikTok. So I'm gonna leave my TikTok ID right here. So all you're gonna do is just follow me and everything is alright. Should you be buying one or should you be making your own ring lights? Well, if you could able to create your own, that's good for you. But on my opinion, I would rather buy a pre-built ring light from the store so that if something goes wrong, like this. Now we do that. What that happen if we switch on our ring lights, right? Or if something goes wrong. So now definitely you're getting my point. It's because of the warranty. If something goes wrong, well, you could return it back to the store and everything would be back to normal. Okay, basically. So right now let's talk about the advantages and the disadvantages. So the first advantage of having a ring light is that without any manipulation to it, you just plug it in and it would definitely gonna give you a nice soft light effect to your face or to your object that you're trying to capture. So the second advantage of having a pre-built ring light is fresh out of the box. It would definitely gonna give you a diffuse light, a light that is not too sharp. Harsh light or hard light would definitely gonna give a lot of shadow effects to your face, a lot of contrast to your face, which would lead you to showing off your skin imperfection in front of the camera, which basically we do not want that to happen. Do we now? No, not for me. Not for me. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, not for me. Now, since the light are softer, you could really sit next to your light. Just like me right now, I'm pretty much super close to my light. Yes, because it's a soft light, it is a diffuse light, which basically would reflect to me really smooth. Super smooth. Smooth. Another examples for this kind of sitting close to the camera are like makeup tutorials, beauty tutorials, and the like, and so on. Soft lights, diffuse lights, or ring lights would definitely gonna give you a much more softer light like this one that I'm using right now. So as you can see, some skin imperfections are not quite visible because the light is softer compared to the hard light, which basically I do not want to have a hard light because it would definitely gonna show your pimple marks, your acne scars. Wait, pimple marks, acne scars? They're the same. Wrinkles and everything, all the skin imperfection would be lesser in your shots if you would gonna use a diffuse light. And another advantage of having a ring light or a diffuse light is that your background would be much more softer so that the main subject would be more focused as the main subject. Really nice. Now let us talk with the disadvantages of ring light. The first disadvantage of having a ring light is the reflection. Well, basically, on my opinion, I do not consider this as an disadvantage because I like the halo effect in the eye. That's the disadvantages that people thinks in using ring lights. The halo effect in the eyes. Well, right now, I'm not having a halo effect because my ring light is hella small. Yeah, I haven't yet unboxed the big one. Later, I'm gonna go try it out and let's see if it's gonna have the halo. Yeah, that's pretty much the disadvantage of it. People tend to make this a disadvantage because people thinks it's much more disturbing. It would really disturb the subject because instead of they would listen to the things that you're saying, they would ended up looking into your eyes because of the reflection that's being made to your ring light. So the second disadvantage of it is it tend to look unnatural. Other people tend to say it's unnatural because other people tend to sit to it very, very close to get that ring halo effect into the eyes. But then again, these are only my personal preferences and only based on what I have researched. But on my perspective, in my own opinion, I kind of like the ring halo effect in the eyes. Well, like I've said, all of these are only personal preferences. You might like it, some don't. Well, I like it, others don't, right? All depends on your personal preferences. Others even tend to fake having the ring lights in the eyes. They try to edit it to have this halo effect into their eyes. I don't know why others tend to hate it. For me, it's kind of cool. Well, my personal preferences. Yeah. So if you do not like this halo effect, then ring lights are definitely not for you. Well, if you are not a fan of having this halo effect into the eye, there is always an alternative into anything. You could just buy some square-shaped diffuse lights if you're not a fan of having those ring lights, right? It's up to you. So for the summary of this video, there is no right or wrong in doing videos. It is always up to you. It is always on your own preferences. There's no right or wrong, whether you should buy a ring light or whether you should buy other types of lights. Well, that's all up to you. At the end of the day, it is always better to have a light than no light. See what I mean? No light, right? So right now there is a video link that is right here. So go ahead and click it if you personally want to know more about me. If you want to know more about myself and the content of my YouTube channel, then you should definitely click that video. And if you are new to my YouTube channel right now, you just went to my video right now, you've enjoyed. At the bottom of my video, you will gonna see my picture right there or my icon. So please go hit it, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and please tick the bell right down right there so that you would be notified to all of my upcoming cool, awesome videos like this.